Callum has various levels of experience. So, you're looking at a guy that, probably can figure out certain ways to deal with it. I'm not sure Callum beats Morello. I think Callum has a lot of experience, and he's an ex middleweight champion, and he looked good in the upset of Watsy. But I think Morel still is sort of the fresher of the two. And I'm not saying fresher because he's got less pro fight. See, I mean that obviously helps, but I also am one of those guys that thinks, these guys with these monster amateur careers, they have the experience. They're not super, super fresh. Because
Right.
if you've been at a world class level in the amateurs, is what you do realize. Every single time you're fighting tough opposition. Because now you're not entering the run of the mill tournaments anymore because you're on the select team, you're on the national team. So all you're doing is fighting internationally consistently or at the high national level consistently. So there are no really easy fights. So if you're one of these guys with hundreds of amateur fights, likely the second half of those hundreds was all against tough guys, every single one of those fights. So or other select guys. So the fact that Morel is of this amateur pedigree, that's why he's able to compete at this level, and that's why some of these Russians are able to compete at this level so fast. They're the only thing you're missing is the amount of rounds, but the amount of insane skill set and ability to adjust and ability to think on the fly and at such a high level, at chess at high speed, they have all that, and they basically mastered it at this point. So that's why Morel can move at a faster rate. I think Morel may have a little bit left actually because he's probably still hungry. He hasn't accomplished what Callum Smith has accomplished. Callum Smith has been a world
Yeah.
champion. Morel has not been a real bona fide world champion. Granted, part of that is because Canelo does the ducking thing and never fought Benavidez and Morel at 168. But Morel still is looking for a major world championship, regardless of the politics of the sport. So I think that hunger and determination stays there.